Hello, beautiful people. Future me. Welcome to another programming workout of mine. It will be 5 minutes of typing, and then I will do TypeScript. But well, that is completed. So I will do TypeScript tutorial somewhere. So I will switch here to a TypeScript playground. This window, and while this loads, we can go to the typing site which I use to improve my typing. Okay, let's go. Go here. Start the timer. Uh, so many mistakes. Create pipe where this hash value and def anchor loading shout anchor load use any. Just go by let's values any question mark. Oh crap, different one. Trying to include. Okay, this is my last in this day. Seems like I'm tired. I'm making ton of errors. Okay. 8%. That's not optimal. uh, And I'm out of the time. Okay, so thank you for services, and we will go to the thing which was TypeScript, and looks like oh, that's handy. We have here a link. Oh crap, I opened it in wrong window. So here I want it. Yep, and good. TypeScript tutorials, and I'm doing in data types number, chapter section 2 string. Okay, so I'll stop this timer. I will run the other timer and data types number to string. Data types number, and there's a to string, to local string, to string here. Okay, so let's have a look in our project. Okay, really first, this is the thing where I was? Doesn't look like it. So, set up first program, data types number. Number TS looks good. Ah, okay, I got it. So I will split it vertically. Yeah, and here I want the number.js. Yep. So this is the translated thing, and here we will be compiling in the terminal. And it's bigger again. Well, so do I have a history in here? No. So that is the TypeScript compiler, and I say number ts, yeah, and that should compile my thing, right? Um, okay, I'll close that, and that works. Okay, so we have that, and the next thing is toString. Okay, cool. So I'll copy, paste in. This will be toString. Then toString will do something, but I can now concat like uh, something else, right? And those I don't need. I will compile the TypeScript, and then maybe I will run the thing, and I don't need you. Is there a shortcut for it? How is this called? I think it was alt something. If I press it twice, it shows up. Ah, never mind. It doesn't do anything. Like, didn't do. You see, like, oh, it's not updated. Okay, so run it, and here is a number. But I think that's kind of implicit, right? If I say just toString and I will run that, I'm guessing I will get the same thing. So I'll go here, and right when this finished, I will run it. And yeah, so what they say. The toString methods returns a string representation of the number in the specified base. ToString, and there's input parameters. Okay, so in the Redux specified. So that is interesting. So we will do that. Like so, to string, and there's a radix, right? So we will do 2, 4, 8, 16. Yeah. Go back. 4, Here will be 8 and 16. And let's make up our own. So let's do uh, this will be error, right? That's nonsensical. I'm curious what that will do. TCS number. So that one run. And we have a problem in here. And there is a decimal 2 string and with the number 1 in here. So that's the problem. Okay. So we will say 3, for example. And that one works. So 3 is, ah, that's beautiful. Okay. So those are some things, or this is how that works. But I'm now interested in I can have a variable, so let uh, this is string type string, right? And if I try to assign decimal to it, this is string equal to decimal, we get an error, right? Type number is not assignable to that. But we can do decimal dot to string, and now we can assign it, and then we can print it out if we want to, or whatever. So this, I would say, is useful. We can continue. So we had a toString, then we have a value of. The method value of returns the primitive value of the number. Primitive, are you? What is this useful for? This function returns the primitive value of the object being called on. So I can have a number, output a number object with value. Okay, so I see. So we can create an object number. So we'll say, I like to do commits, so I will, or maybe not. I'll keep it. Console log, and this will be value of, like so. I don't know the parameters, so I will not brag. And we will have a let some number equal to new number, and that will be with 1, 2, 3 value. And now we will try to output it as they did, right? So I say console.log some number like so, and I can do value of as well. So now it's time to compile it, and after the compilation ends, we'll run it. And okay, so this is a number and 1, 2, 3, and I'm not so familiar with the objects. Do we have more than a number? Probably. And I need a break. So we'll do a break. Okay. So I'm back. So we had a value of that, and with that, I think we completed this section, right? So there's like, okay, so there is string. Oh, that's interesting structure. Okay. So we do data types, number, data types. How can it be like data types number inside of, well, maybe it's just string. Function, arrow function, whatever. It will be string. will be string in here, and I will say insert directory. It is 008 string. Okay, here we will insert TypeScript file. It will be string. Okay, yes, add it please. Or I should say it is okay to do so. Well, now I can do here data type. So I do cd dot dash. Here will be 008. It doesn't work. Great. cd 008. Here we go. TypeScript compiler string ts. Cool. Well, let's see what data type. TypeScript data type string. String is another primitive data type that is used to store text data. String values are surrounded by single quotation marks or double quotation marks. Sure, I'm playing. That's the same as in JavaScript. Template string. Templates. Since TypeScript version 1.4, TypeScript has included support for yes template strings. Okay, then we use enabled expressions into string. Okay, so we can do that. So here I will say number .js. Why is it hidden in here? I don't understand. Which am I here? And oh, that is not number. I want string dot JS. Here we go. Whatever. And do I want to add it? Yeah, well. Here we go. So here we will some variables. So uh, let text of type string be equal to some text. Yeah. So this is this. I can also define it text1 in the expression surrounded. Blah, 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 blah. Is there a way I can? No, I cannot. Okay. Sometimes this is also a way. So some text 2 or some text 1 rather. And we have the live template, so we can have a let template of type string be equal to, and this goes in the special backticks, and we can here this is inside. This is TypeScript as well. I want. Oh crap. Okay, so cut, and we go to string.ts. Oh, no. String.ts. Okay, so this is string ts and this is js. Okay, cool. So now this, and when I compile it, we'll do something in here. So this is inside template, and we can put here the variables. So this will be text, and here we will do text1, for example. Semicolon as a nice citizens, right? What's the problem here? Unused variable template. Yeah, we will print it out, don't worry about it. Console.log, two dots, log, and we say template, like that. Okay. Now we can run it again. If I click here, it will do something. It will do the magic. There will be like console log and the template inside, or how does it work? I'll see. Did it work? Here we go. So this is the output. Fairly simple. So, and forgot to start the time. So we have the template string that that one we did. Pre-employee, yeah. So this is how you do it before. This is how you can do it now. And there are string methods. There's a lot of them. Okay. And char add, concat, and we go one by one. Okay. So let's go. So console log, and this will be char add, right? And that will return, you know, well, it's kind of self-descriptive. It will return play.char add, and we will have the first one that will return the first thing in there. That's all there is to it, really. Yeah, here's also the example. You can do it this way, like hello, and then you can do chart add on it. So, and we will have the second one, so that will be E. And we can compile that, and after that we can run it. What is the next? Concat. Okay, so concat methods concatenates two or more specified strings. Okay, so there is a concat, and it accepts what? str concat, and we can provide more parameters. So this is what it means. This is not part of the. Okay, so this is how it looks in here, and we can, you know what? Let me copy this, and we will say concat like that, and to the template. Template is kind of long, so I will have a new one. So I will use the sync in there. So I will use text, and I will say concat, and here we will have hello, I don't know, there's other ones, something else, and so on. We'll run that, compile it, and this is still the hello chart. Okay, so I'll duplicate this, and we can have a look at only one parameter, which might be the first, right? So we will compile it, and after it's compiled, I will just run it, the JavaScript file, and this is some text, and then hello, and hello something else, and it finishes. So we have the concat, that was pretty nice. Then we have the index of, returns an index of first occurrence of specified stop string from a string. Okay, so there is a search value that will be string, and then we can specify it in which index we will start. So let's go. I'll copy this or duplicate. Okay, and this is extra line we don't need. Reload all from disk. What is that? Okay. And this is what it was. Index of. Index of. We can do that, of course. Then, yeah. And we can say template and dot index of, and here is the thing we are searching for. So I can say this, we will be searching for I. This will be the first thing, and then second one we will say that we won't search for like 0, 1, 2, 3, well, after 4 or 5th position. So we can compile that, and this will find this, and this one should find this one or the other one. I don't know now. So we can run it, and those are the indexes 2 and 5. And we can combine what we learned already, right? So I can do, or I can bring the this one, and that will be char da 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 da, like that, and we can say template dot char add, and we'll use the result of this to provide it. Yeah, I can do the same in here, so we know, well, it will be I. It doesn't make sense. Um, uh, it will be a. It will be I. Well, yeah, we can compile it. Why not? And then run it just for funsies. Okay, index of what is next? There's examples, and there's -1. This is one really important thing. So let's say we are searching for something which is not there. So I will do the same thing as in here, but I will search for the letter X, and that is not there. So we should be getting nothing really. So, and the nothing is, the JavaScript will tell us such thing that it will return negative thing. Oh, and we have an X. My mistake. So Y is not there, I think. This is on template. Yeah, Y is not there, so we will do that. Compile it and then run it. Come on. It's control. -1. Here we go. Next one, replace. So there's a substring and it's a regex expression or a string, and there's a new string or a function. Which returns string, I guess. Okay. So we will do the replace, and it will return a new thing, or it will modify it. So that is the question. So I will duplicate this. Yep. Oh, come on. Here we go. Here we will say replace. We'll get rid of that and say replace. And here we will say text because there are multiple of them, right? What's the wrong? Expected 2 arguments but got 1. So we want to replace text. That should be string with and we will do something visible, so y, for example. Then we can try the regex expression. I don't know how to do that, so let's say any digit with with 0 or 3 zeros. Okay, so we will try that, and that should replace this 1 at the end with 3 zeros. Maybe, if I wrote it correctly, that is. And it does not work. So, well, we did replace this text, y, and look at that. It did not, it did replace this guy over here, but when it's text1, it did not replace it, which is surprise to me. This is not how I thought it will be working. So let's have a look at that, and we can see that the template is have not been changed. If I do console.log template, we kind of see it in here, right? But I will do it anyways. And oh, here's the thing. So there's a hello and returns it with G and replaces it with the GI. Okay, so that is a slash. Slash is using for that, so we can do that definitely. And that was okay, so it replaces D with zeros, but I don't think we have those in there. So I will run this, and yeah, we don't have a D in there. But let's say if we do one, we replace it with that. That should work. And then we say text here. And what is this GI in here? Huh? Irregular expressions in TypeScript. What is this GI? Slatterns GI high regular expression in TypeScript. H J H. Okay, and we go over that. How can I implement regex? Okay, so this is this. That. G. Okay, I'm not much wiser. And this is supposed to be helpful. So there are two ways how to create regex, so literal annotation and a constructor. The literal annotations parameters are enclosed between slashes, okay, and do not use quotation marks. The following expression create the same irregular expression. So this is ABCI and ABC, okay. So I guess this text should work, and that is the fourth value. So we'll compile it, and after compile, I'll run it. And it did not replace anything. So what does the I stands for? Literal annotation, constructor. There's this words, constructor, methods. Okay, I will try the I just for funsies. I have no idea what it's supposed to do, but let's give it a try anyway. I'll save that and well, compile is what I wanted to do, and then I will run it. And will is this changed? It looks the same. It looks exactly the same. I created that. Oh, 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 oh. I meant to do this text. Well, I will do this and then duplicate it. Okay, and this will be and this will be nothing. So my mistake, I have it still like in the quotes, which is a no-no. That's wrong. So this will do nothing, and this should be inside of slashes. Okay, so now we can compile it. What? No, 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 no. TCS string TS. Yes, sir. My music stopped. Okay, so we'll fix that really quickly. We have 1 minute to go anyway, so. And this might be. Oh, here we go. So now it did something. And I want to run it. And now it works. Now it works. Look, one is replaced. Okay, so this is kind of like messy. So it will not change the template. That is the first thing to know. And then I will kind of describe it, right? So this will be text to YYY plus the template. Then we or I can do. It might be nicer if I put it on a separate line. Console log, and here we will output it. Oh crap. Paste it. Here we go. And then I will copy this, put it in here, and this will be 1, 2, 0, 0, 0. Just 3 of them. Here we will have text to 0, 0, 0. Okay, that is the same. Okay, so this is a. Okay, I'll do here. I know I'm out of the time, but I want to finish this. Okay, this, that. Okay. And this one is text I. Yeah, so this is 1, 2. This is text 2, 0, 0, 0, and this will be text I. Okay, so now we can compile it. I have to compile. I will run it to see how it goes. Okay, I'll run it. Okay, so now maybe I will make it a little bit bigger. So we have a text. This does just exact match. If I have this, it replaces exact match. Okay, so those two are same. And text Y. Okay, so those are same. Okay, and one will be replaced with that. Okay, so that is interesting. And we are out of the time, so I guess we will do something else. Or we will. I'll continue in the replace next time. I want to. So we'll go to the MD file and I would like to like close others. Yeah, this one doesn't work. So missing some tools like in Emacs. Okay, well, never mind. Close all and group by. And we want this is the string, and is replace, and here I will say that I did not finish, did not focus on how reg exp exp works here, and I can post the link to here. That is the regapps on here on the developer. Okay, so I'll steal this, and here oh crap again. So this, that, and here I'll post the link, and this is reg exp Mozilla documentation. Okay, save, commit. And this is string chapter in progress. String chapter in progress, and I'll commit and push. It is almost midnight here again, so yeah, push. And we are 5 minutes over the time limit, so that means we are done. That is better than perfect, and I will see you next time.